This is News Tonight here on GHOne TV on Insight this evening. Now, in a nation renowned for its rich heritage and resilient spirit, we are witnessing a betrayal not just of our land, but of our very character. Galamsey has become the mirror that reflects our moral decay, a tale where citizens driven by desperation and leaders blinded in indifference and greed conspire in an unspoken pact to ravage the earth that sustains us all. As rivers run muddy and forests fall, the true tragedy is not just the devastation of our environment, but the erosion of our core values. We are people caught in a tragic irony where our leaders' promises of protection are drowned by their inaction, and our collective quest for survival slowly poisons the future we wish to build. When we expect our leaders to be concerned and to act, this is what they'd rather engage in.
If we are to look and investigate both sides of the house, you have had the opportunity to rule this country before. I can tell you, you polluted the water more than us. You polluted the water more than us. So let's get matters straight. Speaker, we have business, critical business to prosecute. We have critical businesses to prosecute. And Speaker, you directed in that direction. I think we should stick to it and deal with the businesses at stake. These matters of picking and choosing and then playing to the gallery would not please anybody. Minority leader, I think you got it wrong. But we will be happy, I will be happy to debate you on both sides, the MPP administration and the NDC administration. I will be happy to debate you who has polluted our water bodies and our environment more than the other. So we don't need to belabor the point. Let's proceed and consider the business's schedule. We can make progress.
Yes, well, just like you, I could not believe my ears. If you think the Galamsey menace is not affecting you, then you need to do some rethinking. It's the very reason why we are paying more for water, and very soon we will not have enough. South Africa imports water because of climate change, but here in Ghana, where we have many fresh water bodies, we are rather destroying what we have. It's simply unthinkable. The chaos of Galamsey today is a stark reflection of a country at war with itself. With each illegal mine, we unearth not just gold, but also our greatest impulses, greed, neglect, and the relentless pursuit of profit at the expense of all else. What as a means for local communities to simply eke out a living has escalated into a national crisis that threatens the very fabric of our society. The history of Galamsey is marred by cycles of promises and failures. Each new initiative to curb it is soon drowned by the flood of illegal operations that persist, emboldened by the complicity of those who should be standing as our guardians. The mercury that's used in these mining processes poison not just the soil and water, but the very soul of our country. Our local farmers are losing their livelihoods as lands become unfit for agriculture, and communities that once thrived are now haunted by the specter of diseases linked to environmental degradation. We spent so much money on drones, Galamstop, and other programs, but despite numerous government interventions, including military operations, the formation of task forces, the menace of Galamsey remains largely unchecked. Each failed attempt to control this situation has only emboldened the miners and their backers, creating a very vicious cycle of destruction that seems impossible to break. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, whether you believe it or not, your tenure will soon also be remembered as a time when Galamsey went out of control despite your pledge to put your presidency on the line to fight this menace. It is indeed great that we've got CSOs, media, labor unions, and the clergy holding the government's feet to the fire. Let's not tire. We need to keep fighting for the survival of our country today and for the future of our unborn children. The true measure of our nation will not be in the gold that we extract, but in the legacy that we leave behind. It's time to decide which story we want to tell. President Akufo-Addo, do something before your time